President Uhuru Kenyatta today cautioned traders in the country against raising prices of basic commodities in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. Speaking to the people when he met the members of the Governing Council of the Kenya Bankers Association Governing Council at State House, Nairobi, the President said that the traders should conduct their businesses in a right and justly manner, and that already the law enforcement agencies have started taking punitive actions against offending businesses. Briefing the head of state on the measures being taken by the banking sector to cushion Kenyans against the effects of coronavirus pandemic, the central bank Governor Patrick Njoroge announced that the banking sector had agreed to reschedule payments of personal loans for up to 1 year as part of the various measures aimed at cushioning Kenyans from the effects of the pandemic. In addition, Dr. Njoroge also pointed out that if any individual has a loan that has been currently till March 2nd, one can go to his or her bank and have discussions on extending it, particularly if you are experiencing difficulties because of the pandemic, either directly or indirectly. Finally, the President commended the banking sector for coming up with a raft of measures and urged the business community to emulate that spirit, while also told them that the government is open and will continue to dialogue with all stakeholders so as to address challenges being faced by citizens as the country battles the outbreak.
We know that the health crisis, the financial crisis, we need to stop it before it happens. In a sense, anticipate. It's true we don't know how the size of the impact of the economic crisis or the economic impact, but from our perspective, we need to take, we should say, some measures to reduce the adverse effect that may be coming. So on this, I want to mention a few that we would like we have agreed on and we want to institute as from today. And the first one, of course, is to be clear that we will take all measures to continue the services, continuity of services. And this, for instance, relates to the various protocols, emergency protocols that the various institutions have. And secondly, even very simple things about the way we are handling cash. We can assure you that just to make sure, in an abundance of caution, to make sure that we don't have the virus being transmitted via cash, all cash that will be coming out of banks will be quarantined for at least 1 week. So that is more than enough time for the virus to become inactive. So we are quite clear about that. Secondly, Your Excellency, we have taken some measures that we announced 2 days ago with regard to enhancing the mobile money transactions. And this include, for instance, the elimination of charges on all transactions below 1,000 Kenya shillings. And as you know, a lot of our people make those transactions. And this is something that...
What we're dealing with today is primarily a health crisis. And we are focused on dealing with it as a health crisis. But realistically, and unfortunately, it is a health crisis that is bound to have financial and economic impact, and not to the positive, but rather to the negative. And as such, we need to pull together as Kenyans and to see how we shall overcome not just the health crisis, but the associated issues that are most likely to develop. You all know our tourism industry is going to take a hit. You all know our restaurant businesses, our small traders who depend on imported goods, which are now delayed because of slowdown in manufacturing in various parts of the world. And all of these individuals depend on you in one way or another. So your understanding to the plight that they are going through is something that I truly appreciate. We talked on Sunday about the need to encourage our people to use mobile money platforms more than cash as a way to both help reduce the health risk, and you have responded. And I think that is something that is proving you are not just business people and bankers, but you are also patriots. And this is something that we are grateful, because by increasing that amount, you are allowing people to have less contact with cash, but still be able to conduct normal business. So that is truly appreciated. There will be those who, unfortunately, may be forced to take half pay, or may be forced to be laid off for a period because hotels are empty, and so on and so forth. So again, your understanding in helping those Kenyans overcome any hardships that they may have as a result of that, again, is something truly appreciated, because we're going through, they're going through those problems through no fault of their own. It is just the circumstance that has approached. So as the banking fraternity, I appreciate you are the first, and you have responded immediately.